What's good YouTube? It's your boy Nelson 9 Bills and welcome back to Adulting 101. For those of you who are new to the channel, I'm Nelson. I work in digital communications and run an online music platform called 9 Bills, hence Nelson 9 Bills. On this channel, we talk about the process of going from a young adult to an adult that's dealing with debt, getting a house, budgeting, investing, and everything else that comes with it. All these things that they don't tell you about in school, I try and talk about them on this channel. In today's video, I'm going to give you 5 hacks that reduce your car insurance. Part of becoming an adult is doing your driving tests, getting your license, getting a car. And for a lot of young people, a lot of new drivers, your car insurance is sometimes even more expensive than your car. I know it was for me. The price is really high for younger people because you're more likely to crash, according to the actuaries, who are people who are like statisticians. They do like life insurance, car insurance, and they basically price up in like relative to how likely it is to happen. So if you live in a high theft area, disease, then your life insurance is going to be higher and your car insurance is going to be higher. There are apparently ways that you can hack your way through getting cheaper insurance. My car insurance is actually due for renewal in a month's time. And what we're going to do is I'm going to take you to my screen and I'm going to go through the different hacks and try them out on a price comparison website and see if it actually does change the price. I'll use the details of someone who's 25 years old, driving for like 2 years. Let's say, you got your driver's license a bit late. I'll go through the hacks and we'll see which ones work. Some of them I've used myself and I'll let you know throughout the video, but without further ado, let's get into it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on compare the market. So we'll start a new quote. So we'll use my old car. The total annual mileage of the person, about 10,000, which is like the average. So Mr. James St. Patrick. What's your relationship status? Single. James is single. I didn't say I'm single. Employment, yes. What do you do for a living? Let's say I am a graphic designer. How long have you had your license? 1 and 2 years. No additional drivers. Next. What type of cover are you looking for? Comprehensives. How many years no claims do you have? 1 year. Okay, so let's go through this again. So we've got a BMW 1 Series. The car's worth around 5 grand. We've got no claims. We want to start the insurance in a couple days, 1st of March. Voluntary excess £500. So that's if you have an accident or something happens, you pay the excess before the insurance company intervenes. Personal accident, we'll decide later. Courtesy car, yes. So get quotes.
A few moments later.
Cool, so the lowest price is by UDrive iCover, £1,980. That leads me to hack number 1. If you buy your insurance and plan it in advance, the people who decide how expensive your insurance is will determine that you are a responsible person, and in theory, that should reduce your quote. So we've just put it in to start from the 1st of March, and what we'll do is we'll move it to the last day that you can plan it on this website and see if the price goes down. So hack number 1 is start your insurance further away from the day you're looking. Let's check that. So we'll go back to your policy, and we want to change the cover to start till the 1st of March, the 28th of March, and see if that does anything. So the price was 1980. The new price is 1980. So that on this website is actually a myth. No good. The second tip is to check Direct Line. Direct Line are actually not on comparison websites, so it's worth just double checking, putting the same details in with them and seeing if they come up any cheaper. So let's do that. So we have a car. So they already said they'll give you some money back if you do less. This is starting well. when do you want the cover to start? So we'll use that same tip and start it on the 28th of March. So do we want to save money with a telematics box, a black box that tracks how fast you're going, how well you're driving? Let's say we don't want that for now. Woo! They said £3,884. So direct line, myth. So the third hack is legitimately tweaking your job title to make you seem more responsible. So I've put graphic designer, I'm going to change it to civil servant. Imagine all of these are a myth. I'll have to apologize to everyone for wasting your time. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but hopefully it's not a myth in it while this is loading. Okay, let's have a look. So it was 1980. It's still 1980, but it actually has reduced the price from 1980.86 to 1980.77. So that is actually true. It didn't make a massive difference, but if you do a more responsible job or you change and tweak your job title, not to the point where you say you're like an astronaut or something, but you can like mix and match with different jobs and see which one sounds the most responsible. Just for my own, obviously I'm not a doctor, or James is not a doctor, but what happens if you are a doctor? Hospital doctor, important, work in a hospital. It's actually 1957. It saved this much money. So actually being a doctor or having a responsible job, or at least having that as your job title, does in fact reduce your car insurance policy. This is one that you hear quite a lot. Number 4 is adding your parent or guardian to your insurance policy, not as a main driver, but as a second driver. Let's see if that does anything. So I'm going to change it back. Actually, we'll keep with civil servant because I haven't lied. It did save me, I think, like 11p or 9p, something ridiculous. However, we're going to go with civil servant who works in the UK government, but also has dad on the policy. So let's have a go. I actually lost the screen recording when I was doing this. However, I did it again the next day, added a more experienced driver using all the same details, and this time it did actually reduce the premium. So this one is kind of a myth, I'm not sure. Number 5, hopefully you'll be driving very safely and you won't crash or have any problems, any accidents. So what you could do is actually adjust the type of cover that you have. So comprehensive is fully comp. It's like for theft, for fire, for anything. But maybe you want to be covered for theft only. So what we'll do is we'll go back and check how that works. So this is car insurance hack number 5. Change the type of cover that you need. We'll change the type of cover that we have rather than fully comp. We'll go third party, fire and theft. So if someone steals your car, then you can claim. But if you crash it, you have to fix it yourself. 191870 is what we have to beat. But yeah, also look, check out my tee, made in East London. Shout out to the Bay Tees boys, check them out on YouTube, a YouTube football channel. Bay Tees in East London, made in East London. Big up them, man. They didn't pay me to say that, by the way. It's just, I'm just shouting them out. And the price actually went, did it go up? No, it went down. So I can't remember what it was, but the price has actually gone down to 1916.91. So again, not a massive difference, but I think you're actually giving to get something. You're having less cover. So if you crash your car, you're gonna have to fix it yourself. Hopefully you won't crash it to the point where you need to claim insurance, but you know, it's unpredictable. Like someone could just be mad on the day or drunk, or my friend had a car accident because someone had a seizure. The other driver had a seizure while they were driving and just went straight into him. So it's possible, but if you can afford to and you think you're not gonna crash the car, then you can get third party cover only and you will actually save some money. So that one is not a myth, it's actually a hack. So out of the 5, 3 were myths and 2 were actual things. So 2 real life hacks to decrease your car insurance is messing around with your job title so you sound more responsible, and choosing less cover. So not always having fully comp, you can have third party and theft only. and that could reduce your premium. A couple of things I didn't include in this video, that I didn't include in the hacks, and they're like real things, is one, if you pay for your car insurance upfront, it's cheaper because they add interest, allowing you to pay for it monthly. It's actually a form of credit. You're borrowing money from them and paying it back to them per month with interest. So that's actually a real way to just save money, is if you can try and lump some money together, put savings away each month, and then when your car insurance renewal comes, you can pay for it all at once and save on interest. That's a real thing. And another real hack, I don't have the time for the purpose of this video. I want it to be quite quick. It's already I've already been filming for 30 minutes, so it's a bit of a madness. But check different comparison websites. I've used Compare the Market here, but that's not the only one. There's confused.com, there's moneysupermarket.com. There's a lot of different ones. You can just like Google it as well to check. And different comparison sites have different prices, so it is worth spending a bit extra time checking on different comparison websites. That's a real thing. So out of all these things, I hope I've proven some myths and shown some actual facts and dropped some actual real hacks to reduce your car insurance. Me personally, I've sold my car. I used the 1 Series as an example for this video. I've sold my car, especially during lockdown and with nowhere to go for like the immediate future. I've just sold it and just taken cab everywhere. If you want to use cabs and use Bolt in particular, or Uber, I'll put my code down below. If you've registered, then I can get some free rides. As usual, I'll put my referral links down. You can get some free shares by signing up to Free Trade and Trading212 using the links down below. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. I post on there from time to time. If you've watched all the way to this part, please subscribe, share with a friend, leave a comment if you have any tips on how to save on your car insurance. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you next week.